Final two questions on here. Since I'm the list guy, got to get a couple of lists from you. Okay. So what are like your top 5 action movies?
I hate you.
Or some of the ones that are interesting to recommend to people.
Gosh, okay. Actually, I can give you maybe my top 5 because I've made this video before, so I will reiterate myself. I think the quintessential is T2, Judgment Day. I think that movie still holds up. I think the action sequences, practical, are still fast-paced, thrilling to watch. They're better than 99% of the stuff that we get today without an overabundance of CG. And plus you have Arnold and you have Edward Furlong before he got all strung out on meth. It's a phenomenal movie and I love it. And then you have Point Break. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I love it. I think it's honestly underrated for what it really does. And then third, God, pitch me something here. My brain's going blank.
Die Hard, Predator, Aliens,
the
Mad Max series, John Wick.
Gosh, man.
True Lies.
I'm
Commando.
Sorry. Okay, Predator's in the top 5. And then honestly, when it comes to like the Die Hard movies, I actually think Die Hard with a Vengeance, I prefer it over the first one.
Interesting.
Weird, unpopular opinion. But it's got Samuel L. Jackson and the buddy cop vibe. Gosh, I'm trying to. I wish I would have read your questions ahead of time. I would have had a better answer for this. What's that, like 4?
I just need one more good recommendation.
You know what? I'll go with a modern day movie, and I'll leave it with Fury Road since that's sort of the theme of this video.
Okay, and then follow-up question: what's your favorite comedy from 1947? Do you ever get people ask you questions like that? That's like so specific. Like what?
Yeah, it is. It is. That is an odd question. Yeah, I just make up some Charlie Chaplin movie or something.
Real final question: what are a few movies that you like to introduce people to? Like I mentioned, for me, I love to introduce people to Warrior. What are some of those kind of movies that are less well known that you just love to introduce people to?
Dude, I know it's a joke, but like I like to have people watch Over the Top, and then I like to watch them watch it. So that's sort of like my live action version of a reaction video without having a camera. And then people are like, "Oh, I thought it'd be a lot more terrible than it was." They're like, "Okay, I get it." That and maybe Nightcrawler and American Psycho. If those are both great films, right? And I think Nightcrawler more so is. I think Nightcrawler's a little bit more easy to digest than American Psycho.
Yeah.
So if someone who really loves films or dramas, I like to introduce them to Nightcrawler.
That's with both of those movies, amazing casts. With American Psycho, I always forget all the people that are in it. Besides, obviously, Christian Bale, you remember him. But then we're like, wait, Reese Witherspoon is in this? And it doesn't feel like a movie that she would be in. And you're like orgies and prostitutes and obviously people being brutally murdered. And
chainsaws and naked dudes running down hallways. Yeah,
and Reese Witherspoon.
Morbius himself. Yeah,
Morbius is in it.
And then he gets murdered. So good. I love American Psycho. But yeah, those are just a few movies I think everyone needs to watch at least once in their life. And I've watched them too many times.